Wait. Okay, hang on. Hold up. Hold up. He did? Hold up. Let me look this up. Hang on. Let me look this up. Was it Twitch? Oh my God, he did. Oh my fucking God, he did. Did he put out a video? Tectone got banned again. He got banned again. Okay, I guess because it just happened. Yeah, they banned. Okay. Wait, hang on. See, he actually responded. Okay, so Yeet put this out. Same mean word directed at no one, 7-day ban. Falsely accused him of a crime, 0-day ban, front page. All this over me saying the word faggot. Oh, am I going to get banned now too? So he literally just said that word, and Twitch banned him. Oh, wow. And this was the one he was worried about. And yes, Kendrick, I know. Well, okay, Kendrick, the shortened version. The UK actually describes a cigarette as a, quote, fact. That is literally how British people, what they call a cigarette. It sounds like he did full send on it, though. And yes, it also means a pile of sticks. It's exactly. It's just a word. And he got banned for 7 days, and I'm pretty sure this is the one that he was worried about. Because he said if he catches another ban after this one is done, it's a perma. Yeah, bro didn't even call enough Jews valid military targets this week. Deserved. Yeah. Yeah. Tectone says a bad word, doesn't even direct it at anybody, and he catches a 7-day ban. Hassan literally calls another streamer a valid military target. Nothing. And probably gets front page. Twitch is fucking cooked. Twitch is fucking cooked right now. He's gonna put a video about this tomorrow. Nux might actually put a video out about this tomorrow. And this is the one that he was. This is why he said he was thinking about getting off of Twitch for some time. Like Tectone had said, several weeks ago, he said that he was actually considering getting off of Twitch for a while because he knew he was 2 bans away from being permanent. He had one more ban left. That's this one. And then if he comes back and gets another, and the next ban he gets after coming back is a perma. And I think at this point, I strongly suspect that Tectone is probably going to make an announcement saying he's out. I think Tectone is probably going to say he's out, he's leaving Twitch, because if he catches one more, it's a perma. He will get permanently banned off the platform. And so I think he will probably leave Twitch before that is able to happen. So that way, if he goes onto another onto another person's stream, they won't, it won't be a threat for them to go onto another person's stream who happens to stream on Twitch, because then it would be the whole ban evasion thing. So I think he may very well leave Twitch. And the fact that they did it for this is insane. It's I think this may be the straw that broke the camel's back. And I think he may be done. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna farm the shit out of this. Absolutely. His YouTube and Kick revenue is going to go through the fucking roof after this. Because what's gonna happen is he's gonna say, you know what, fuck it, I'm done with Twitch. And he will probably say, all right, everyone that was watching me on Twitch, come on over to Kick, come on over to YouTube, and he's going to get skyrocketing numbers on both YouTube and Kick, which is going to garner him a vastly more substantial sum of money. Because let's not forget, he is partnered on Kick. I'm pretty sure he's partnered on YouTube, and he's going to make so much fucking more money on Kick and YouTube than he will on Twitch. So much more money. And yeah, well, I mean, the 95% is for subscriptions. Yes. But also don't forget, he makes money just for streaming on Kick, even without the subs. He's partnered just like I am, which means that just for streaming, just for running a stream on Kick, he makes money. Depending on how many people are in and active in his chat, he makes money. Yes, it will. Partners required, Atanashi, but there is basically Kick's version of affiliate to get you that 95% revenue from trim subs. You can't just go on Kick and just get subs. You actually need the Kick version of equivalent of affiliate, but it's really fucking easy to make the Kick version of affiliate. So, and well, oh yeah, Revit. Well, I'm waiting for that. I suspect that's coming. Kick is probably undoubtedly doing a lot of work to bolster the platform, to make it more Twitch-like, to give more options, do more revenue, because bits not only would add engagement, it would also earn Kick more revenue. So, oh yes, Gortans, it is. Kick's partner threshold is super low. I made partner on Kick in a month. Like, it took me literally 6 months on Twitch to make partner. I made Kick partner in literally 1 month. Possibly even less. So yeah, it is far lower, far lower to make partner on Kick. Now let me see what Techie put out on, let me see what I'm guessing he posted something here. That's his puppy. Let's see. Oh, see, I hope Tectone's ready. Asmongold ain't streaming. The forecast is 51.9% that Techie will get Twitch fan. Oh, my sweet fuck. Oh, this guy called it. Trans Sunlock fucking called it. And hello, Celestial Dragon. So Asmund... Did Asmund go, like, is Asmund on his break now? Did he officially go on his break? Yeah, so because Asmund is gone, they all put eyeballs on Tectone, and they banned him. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm all for getting banned if it happens for telling a chatter to kill themselves. I apologize. It really just rolls off the tongue sometimes, not gonna lie. But can we also ban Hassan for saying Ela Klein is a valid military target, or are we just going to ignore that? Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here go. He's gonna go. I think he's gonna go. This is gonna. Oh, he's off for today. Okay, I know. Okay, so so Aspen hasn't stepped away. I know he was planning to, so he hasn't. So he was just off today. So all the mods put eyeballs on Techie. Yeah, I could foresee Techie stepping away from Twitch now. I could see him stepping away. Yeah, Madtaz, he can absolutely be a drama king, but just for saying that word, he's not wrong that it's bullshit to be booted off the, banned from Twitch for that. And here's the thing. If Tectone does leave Twitch and focuses on Kick and YouTube, he could I would wager he could become just as big on Kick or YouTube as Asmongold is on Twitch. Asmongold, and no, they don't have legal immunity, Felix. Depending on what the lawsuit is in regards to, Twitch does not just have blanket legal immunity. Twitch absolutely can be sued if they do something illegal or that violates a person's rights. People absolutely can. They don't just have blanket immunity. Oh yeah, I know it, Toshi. They have zero consistency. Other than the fact that they will run defense on Hassan for everything that they do, because Dan Clancy sucks Hassan's dick on a daily basis, and so Hassan can do whatever he wants while Hassan is busy sucking off China, doing gacha game sponsorships that he claimed he would never do. It's a whole fucking circle jerk between Dan Clancy, Hassan, and the Chinese government right now. All three of them are sucking each other off. So, but honestly, if Techie goes strictly Kick in YouTube, he could theoretically be just as big as Asmongold is, because if he's getting all of his audience from Twitch to go over to Kick or YouTube, he could really elevate, like, in terms of the size of his streamerness, to get closer to Hassan in terms of size. It's entirely possible. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. Techie put out a video 19 minutes ago about his ban. He just put out a video. We're gonna see it. We're gonna take a look at his video. He went, I guess, as soon as he got banned, he went outside, recorded a video. He's basically doing the Asmongold potato cam. So, yeah, we're coming in hot on this one. Let's see what Tectone has to say about his ban.
Hey guys, yep, if you saw that title, I got banned again. And this one, I was really actually shocked about. Like, I thought, okay, I did a couple of things. Let me clarify that. I'm not shocked I got banned. I'm shocked at what I got banned for. Because what had happened was,
this, I think Tech will probably say, I want to say that this is his fourth, and if he gets a fifth, it's a perma. I think. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that, because I thought he was able to get one of his previous removed. And so I think this might be his fourth ban that is sort of like, quote unquote, on his record. I think. But I have no doubt Tectone will probably clarify, but that's my suspicion about it. And so if, like, according to the last time he got banned, he was talking about thinking about leaving Twitch, because he said if he caught 2 more bans, that second one would be a perma. So we are now at the phase where once his ban is concluded, if nothing has changed, once his ban is concluded, he may very well be risking a perma if he tries again and gets banned.
is that I did something that I thought I was going to get banned for. So I apologized for it immediately. But what I actually got banned for, I was shocked. And I'll explain this why, and why I believe the hypocrisy of Twitch once again really knows no bounds. And once again, I want to make it very clear, I think what I did is fine to ban, I suppose. But the problem is that when you don't ban the most egregious offenders who are doing things far worse, it truly boggles the mind. Now, I've been banned.
Yes. And that, I think, is going to be the crux of this, is that they have been slapping him with bans for the dumbest shit. Even if they are, technically speaking, TOS violations, they constantly slap him with these. Yet you have, and yes, I'm going to say his fucking name, yet you have Hassan calling other streamers valid military targets and basically, and platforming terrorism and calling for violence against people, and nothing touches him. He never gets touched. And therein lies a big part of the issue. Is Twitch, when it comes to doling out its TOS, it's good for ye, but not for he. It by and large, Nibus, yes, Casey, Tron, and Frogan, especially Frogan, the fact that she was wanting to bake. I will remind everybody, Frogan, as a sub goal, wanted to bake a 9/11 cake, a cake in the shape of the Twin Towers with a plane flying into one of them in celebration of those attacks. It was not baking a cake to remember it, as in honoring those that died during it. It was literally baking a cake to celebrate the attacks. That was a sub goal. And she didn't catch a ban for that, for supporting terrorism. This is Twitch. And yes, she's outright said that she wants soldiers to suffer PTSD and to receive no health care. Yes. Hassan and everyone in his circle are absolute pieces of shit. They're the scum of the earth, and Twitch supports them. Twitch 100% supports Hassan, supports everyone in his circle, and thus, tangentially, support terrorism. That is Twitch. That is Dan Clancy. And Walnut, thank you for the raid, and welcome in, Raiders. And Sketty, oh my god, I missed your T3. Thank you for so much for the tier 3, Sketty. Thank you so very, very much. I totally missed it. I think I was looking at videos. I think I was searching for videos at the time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ban free for another month. This is my month. Now, I've been ban free for another month. This is my monthly ban. And I will be back at 7 days. Maybe they'll allow my appeal. Who knows? Do I care? No, not really. I stream on Twitch for fun. I have all ads turned off. I'll be real. I make less off of Twitch than I make off of, like literally. I make more off YouTube in 2 days than I make off of Twitch in a whole month. I made more off of a 1 hour ad that I did on Twitch that I can just do on YouTube instead than I made on Twitch the whole month. I make nothing off Twitch. I do it for fun. I do it for the love of my community on there. It really doesn't do.
Wait, Caucasian, I don't know. I have no idea how he turns off ads. I have tried to figure that. I've tried to look to try turning off ads, and wait, I can't do it. I am unable to turn off ads. The only thing that I can do is I can lower it of how many ads I can run per hour. That's the only thing that I can do. I cannot turn ads off. So maybe he's talking about just like dropping the ads to the lowest possible. Maybe he had a manager do it. That's entirely possible. Obviously, I don't have a manager on Twitch, so I don't have that capability. But yeah, us plebs do not have the option of turning ads off on our streams. We can drop it down as much as possible, but that's it. And he may just be like speaking in euphemistically when he says turning off ads, just basically dropping them down to as minimalist as possible. That's entirely possible. Like, I've got it set to like 3-minute ads every hour to try and disable pre-rolls. I honestly don't even know if that's working, but yeah.
Me any good other than just I like supporting my community who's been on there. That's all why I've always done it. But please subscribe to my YouTube and turn the bell on for all notifications, because I'm going to be live on here over the next couple days. I'll probably be taking tomorrow off just because I'm a little bit pissed off, as I normally am. Yeah. And I'm also starting to get a tattoo on my right arm, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be World of Warcraft, Dark Souls, and my pet inspired, like my Eggy, Mango, Banjo, all those guys. Yeah. Also, if you're here reacting to this video, sorry if this part doesn't interest you. thank you for reacting to my videos. Always love that to know. Make sure if
I'm
you're
good with it, Techie.
watching this via someone reacting to go subscribe to their channels. I appreciate people talking about this issue. Let's remain a dickhead about it. Anyways, so I was live on Twitch today, and I was watching an exchange between Destiny and Ethan. And in this clip, you know, a lot of the words that are thrown around between people these days are like pedophile, rapist. You know, Destiny says a lot of crazy ass shit. Destiny,
Yes, he does.
you know, talking about wanting people, you know, taking away Ethan's kids and shit. And I'm like, all right, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
we get it. And that's fine.
Yeah, Destiny and his son are going off the fucking rails. Like, Destiny's kid is now a neo-Nazi. Like that's the thing with Destiny, and I think Destiny may be losing his shit about the fact that his kid is getting a lot of traction in social media for being a neo-Nazi. Like, this is not hyperbole. Yes, Destiny has a kid. His kid is like 14 years old. His kid got banned off Twitch. He's like, I think his kid's like 14 or 15 years old, something like that. Maybe slightly older, I'm not sure. And Destiny's kid actually used to have a Twitch channel. And Destiny's kid got banned from Twitch because he showed a pellet gun on stream and shot his dad with the pellet gun on stream. So Twitch banned Destiny's kid. And Destiny's kid has since literally turned into a legitimate neo-Nazi. Destiny's kid literally subscribes to actual white supremacy. He actually believes that America should be an ethno-state. Like, full on. Not hyperbole, not like with the DEI woke crowds that call everybody a Nazi that disagrees with them. No. Destiny's kid is an actual fucking nuts. Full-on Nazi. I don't think he's going skinhead. I don't think he shaved his head, but he is legit white supremacist Nazi. He has said that, you know, talked about how great Hitler was. Okay? The kid has gone full psychopath neo-Nazi. Not hyperbole, not blowing things out of proportion. He is literally a neo-Nazi. Destiny, on the other hand, has gotten exposed for not simply just sexting a minor for basically doing revenge porn. He basically had pornographic material of a girl. I can't remember exactly if she was of age or underage. I don't recall, but he had pornographic material of her. He shared it with other people, and those other people basically posted it online. And so basically now there's an investigation for him for revenge porn. And that's just basically like the start of it. I don't know if she was underage or not. I didn't look into that part. But yeah, Destiny is in the shit too. Allegedly she was 17 at the time. Okay, so allegedly she was 17 at the time. So it'd be underage. So it'd be CP. And so yeah, he is in the shit too. That whole fucking family is just nuts. Destiny and his whole fucking family are just fucking nuts. And they're in the shit. So, context for when he was talking about the Destiny and Ethan thing.
It was probably a joke. Who knows? What isn't a joke according to Destiny? That's completely fine. But anyways, I just started to notice a very uncomfortable direction the internet is going, where back in the day, we would say like, oh, your mom does this, I fucked your mom. Some people would say the N-word at people. I wouldn't say the N-word at people. Other people would. People would say, they would call people fat, and they would call people retards, they would call people gay, and all of these words that they used to call these people wouldn't be anything that could be legally pursued. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when you call people like a retard, if you call someone a fat, it's not gonna make the FBI.
And that's like, according to what you guys, according to his tweet, that's what he got banned for. That word right there that he just bleeped out for YouTube. That is apparently what he got, what he called his ban for this time.
You call someone a fat, it's not gonna make the FBI need to arrest you or like need to look into you. Like, or even if you call someone the N-word, that doesn't mean the FBI is gonna have to look into you, right?
unless you live in the UK. If you do that in the UK, you're going to have the figureman knocking on your door, but that's the UK. He's in the United States, so doesn't work.
Problem now is that people are now only using words and falsely accusing of crimes. Like they're calling people rapists. They're calling people rape, meaning you are someone who has had sex with another person that didn't want that. That is a crime. You go to jail. A pedophile. Someone where they a kid and that's illegal and you go to jail. You know, they call people abusers, you know, which could be considered like sexual harassment or assault or some like type of abuse that you can get jail time for or fined for, or things that police will come to your house and they will investigate you for, right? Like it's becoming a very disgusting rhetoric these days, and it's becoming to where you might have to fight fire with fire when people call you these things. Now, I haven't done that in quite a while. You know, I have said that someone looks like a pedophile. That's because, well, they do. But it's a little bit different than just saying, you are this. You have committed this crime. And so...
Which that in and of itself, if you try and take that too far, that, like, number one, accusing someone that you have committed a crime and that person suffers financially because of it, that's slander. That can be a lawsuit. If you file a police report saying so-and-so is a blank and it turns out to be false, you can be arrested for false police report. Unfortunately, there's no punishment beyond social because Tectone has had so many people online call him a rapist. And in fact, we had that recent incident where he got swatted recently. Leave us not forget, he was the victim of a swatting recently where someone actually made a false claim to the police saying that he was holding like 8 women hostages and raping them or something to that effect. And the police actually showed up to his house. So someone literally committed a crime by doing a false police report against him, claiming that he was committing these heinous crimes. And I hope to God the police are able to catch who did that. No, Fluffy, I believe it was for him. I believe they said that the claim was that he did it, not one of his roommates. He did it. And I truly hope that the police are able to catch who made the false accusation, because those people need to be in jail. Those people need to get charged with a crime, and they need to be put in fucking jail for doing that. Like, this shit happens, like, way too often. It is too... This is why so many streamers are very private about where they live and talking about their family members. It's one huge fucking reason why I am private about where I live, my location, why I will not be disclosing where I live. I'm going to be very generalized in where I live because these days, if, you know, the way people operate, the way these psychopaths operate is you say something that someone disagrees with online, and if you're a streamer, you are a public face, and so their way to because they can't handle that someone does not the fact that they can't handle that someone disagrees with them, they will strike back and try to literally ruin your life and potentially kill you by swatting you. Because yes, people have fucking died when they got swatted because if the police in question, when they get called on you, they decide that this is a situation where they're going to kick in your fucking door. And you, as just like an unassuming person, suddenly get your door kicked in, how are you going to react? For some people, that might be, holy shit, I'm the victim of a home invasion, and if this person has a firearm, they're going to go for their firearm because they think they're getting home invaded, and they could get shot by the police. And it has fucking happened. And so this is why streamers, and yes, I'm kind of going way off fucking topic here, but this is why more and more streamers, and I said this before, when swatting was coming on the rise, I said this on fucking stream. You're going to, actually I said this after the Camilla thing, is streamers are going to be sharing less and less of themselves. They're not going to be as open to their communities, to their audiences, because the risk to their safety in their own homes, either from swatting or from fucking stalkers, is through the roof right now. If I was to reveal potentially where I lived, there's a very real danger that I could have a stalker show up at my residence, or have the police show up at my residence from swatting because I say something someone does not agree with. And that's how a lot of streamers are these days. It's why a lot of streamers are pulling back from offering personal information. It's why I will never reveal personal information about where I live, why I will never reveal personal information about my family. It's why I'm a VTuber. It's one of the big reasons why I use voice changer. Is I need to protect my privacy, because it's also protecting my safety. It's protecting my privacy, and it's also making sure that I am safe, not from you guys who will come to my chat or come to my streams and enjoy my streams, but from the fucking psychopaths that might actually seek to try and hurt me. It's also one reason why I will probably never do TwitchCons. You will never see me at a TwitchCon unless I can work something out with one of the mods, and we can basically hook up a tablet or something that they can go to a con with and walk around with me on the tablet with my VTuber model, kind of like what Nowsy's done in the past. Because it's such a danger right now.
During this stream, my chat was pissing me off, and so I told one of my viewers, as I've stopped doing for 2 months, to kill themselves. It slipped, I'm not gonna lie, it rolls off the tongue way too quickly.
Yep.
It does. It's something that rolls off the tongue.
And he admitted he was wrong about this.
It's just something that I've said my whole life. Kill yourself, right? I've been saying it since fucking Xbox days. I've been saying it since League of Legends. Yeah, you can take a dog out of the fight, you can't take the fight out of the dog. It's something that I've always fucking said. I'm working on it.
But the difference here is when he did it, he knew he was wrong. And when he caught the ban for that, he has said, I deserve that one. He didn't say this is bullshit. Twitch is like enforcing their TOS in a bullshit way. No, when this happened, when he basically told like a chatter or something to go kill themselves, he flat out admitted immediately, I was wrong for me to say. When he caught the ban, he said, yeah, I deserve that one. I'm taking that one. That one was all on me. I fucked up. I deserve the ban. And that's the difference.
I'm going to try not to say it. I'm definitely going to say it again. It's just something that just feels so good to say. Kill yourself. Right? It's not a death threat. It's just like, come on, dude, fuck off. Right? That's all kill yourself. He's like, fuck off, dude. You're being retarded. That's all it means.
Yeah, Stoner, I'm not. That's why I've got the throne if I ever want to make use of the throne. It's why I will not open a P.O. box to receive mail. I won't ever be doing that. I won't be doing a P.O. box. I won't be accepting fan mail. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it. It'll have to be digital in format. I'll have the throne, but that's it. Because these days, streamers have to protect the safety.
But I didn't get banned for the kill yourself. And I also apologized immediately. I was like, hey, man, I should have said that. Should have said that. Well, I didn't get banned for that.
He said in the past that he did get banned for that. He literally has said in some of the videos we watched, in one of his videos that we watched before, he said he caught like a 2-day ban. Oh, he said this he's referring to today. Oh, okay. My mistake. My apologies. I misunderstood what he was referencing. He was referencing saying it today. That's my fault. I misunderstood him. Okay, cool.
What I got banned for was for merely saying the word fat. That's it. I didn't call anyone that. I didn't direct that towards anybody. All I said was, I would rather be called a fat than these people on the internet who just sling around false accusations and false allegations for fun. It's incredibly unsettling. It doesn't feel good. I mean, as a guy who, and the reason why I said this was that
Okay, now we have the context of why he was banned for saying that word. And this is sounding like speech policing. Twitch is not, it sounds like Twitch is basically choosing to, Twitch is pulling thought police maneuvers here for the people that they don't like, and they leave the people they do like alone. Like that is thought police bullshit. Yeah, they're 100% using it as an excuse to try and get rid of him because they just don't like him. Because he's criticized their babies. He has criticized their golden child. And he's not as big as Asmongold, so they're, because Asmon has the power right now to, if they wanted to, if Asmon, like, gets fed up with Twitch, he could tell Twitch, I'm fucking done, and leave, and Twitch will lose a lot of money. Twitch would lose a fuck ton of money if Asmongold leaves the platform. And as much as Hassan is their golden boy, Asmongold is their cash cow. He is 100% their cash cow. If they lose Asmongold, they're going to lose a lot of customers, basically. Because if Asmon leaves the platform, a lot of his like community also leaves. They're gone. And that's tens of thousands of people. And that's money. That's ad revenue. That's subs. And that's bits. Tectone, unfortunately, is not in the same position. The Tectone is not in the same position where he could basically say, I'm fucking off and I'm leaving Twitch. And that actually has the same kind of weight. He's a big streamer. Make no mistake, Tectone is a big streamer. He has thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people in his chats every stream, but it is not Asmongold levels of community. And it also, if Tectone leaves, it's not going to be anywhere near as impactful to Twitch as the case with Asmongold. Angel, I mean, I'm wondering if that's what Tectone might do. If Tectone might basically just say, fuck this, because if he catches one more ban, I think it might be a perma. And I'm wondering if that's going to be part of this video as he's like talks about potentially leaving Twitch and being exclusively on YouTube and Kick and just leaving Twitch entirely. I don't know. That's kind of why we're watching this video. But we'll see. Asmongold may not want to leave Twitch and be exclusive to Kick for the same reason Tectone said that he doesn't want to leave Twitch, is because there are a lot of people that watch him on Twitch and not on Kick. And, he's not streaming for the money. He's streaming because he wants to stream. He makes, he's a fucking millionaire from all of his other businesses. So he's streaming for literally the enjoyment of it. And I'm guessing Asmongold probably won't leave Twitch because, for the very same reasons that Tectone just said, is he's staying on Twitch for his Twitch community. He doesn't want to do them dirty by forcing them to go to another platform they may not necessarily want to go to. So that would be my suspicion of why he's still there. It would take something, if Twitch does something extreme, yes, I could see Asmongold leaving, but it will take something extreme to get Asmon off the platform.
I was a guy who just got swatted because some guy or some girl called the police and said that I was raping women in my house and I had 8 hostages upstairs.
Yeah.
And so I experienced my first swatting that put my friends, my life, and my animal's life in danger. And so I'm just becoming incredibly irritated and annoyed how a platform that banned me for merely saying the word faggot did not ban people who called me a rapist and a pedophile. People
Yep.
who called Asman a mother killer, a murderer,
Yep.
a pedophile. People who called Nux Taku a pedophile.
Yep.
Like, I feel like I'm going crazy here. So you're telling me I can't even say a word, which, by the way, I have gone on record multiple times telling people to not call anyone a faggot because you think they're bad because they're gay. I have literally said you can call your homie a faggot because he's being retarded, but never put someone down just because they're gay. That's insane. I hate to sound like too political.
But they don't care. Twitch doesn't care because Tectone has called out Twitch. Tectone has rightly called out Twitch for their bullshit time and time again. And because he's not Asman with basically the power level, the staying power level that they know if they try and do it to Asman, they're going to lose a lot of money. Tectone doesn't have that level of power, so they can bully him. They can say, you talk badly about our golden children, and so we're going to do everything to make your life miserable. Yeah, Twitch wants him gone. Twitch hates the fact that Tectone is on the platform, and they don't have a justifiable reason yet to perma him off the platform. So they're trying to make his life miserable until he either A, chooses to leave the platform himself, or B, elicits enough bans that they can finally do an actual permaban him in accordance with their guidelines. But they fucking hate Tectone. They hate that he calls Switch out on all of their bullshit and does so rightly. They hate that he is exposing their bullshittery to sunlight for everyone to fucking see. He shows how Twitch has the massive fucking double standard, how Dan Clancy loves Hassan and spends all of his days under Hassan's desk, and that everyone in the upper echelon of Twitch is insanely biased, that they support terrorism, that they support calling for death threats against U.S. officials that don't coincide with their specific ideologies. Twitch supports all this. Twitch has flat outright said they support this by their actions, by the fact that they constantly ban Tectone for the stupidest shit. This latest one for basically saying the F word, for literally just calling Frogan fat, for calling Denim's a whore, like the tiniest of shit that you would hear worse in a fucking COD lobby. And they ban him. They'll ban him for every chance they get, which is a clear indication that Twitch has it out for Tectone. This is literally fucking MXR part fucking 2. We are literally looking at MXR, the sequel. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, MXR was a channel on YouTube with Henry and Jeannie. They did React content. They did like Reddit React content that were very popular. They had something like 2 million subscribers on YouTube. They were a very fun couple. They were really cute together. I don't think they're together anymore, which is very sad. But they were like, it was MXR Plays. They were very cute, very likable, very personable. People loved watching their stuff. And YouTube had it out for them. YouTube was constantly slapping the shit out of them with copyright strikes, with guideline strikes. They actually had to cancel their trip to South Korea to visit Jeannie's family. They had to cancel it early to fly home to deal with bullshit copyright strikes or bullshit guideline strikes that YouTube was inflicting upon the channel. And then they finally got basically guideline striked into oblivion. Literally, they nuked the channel off the platform because they dug deep into his back catalog and basically guideline struck one of his videos from a year ago. And they whacked him with that. They were just about to get one of their strikes off their record, and then they whacked him with the strike for a video that was like at least a year old. Someone in YouTube had it out for MXR Plays. Hands down, someone at YouTube wanted them gone for whatever reason. No reason it's discernible, but somebody wanted them gone, and they eventually accomplished it. Now, they did come back. The entire channel's gone. No, Justin. Their MXR Plays as a channel is nuked. They are back on YouTube, just under another person's channel. So it's not their channel, it's someone else's channel. They are finally back. But no, all of their back catalog, gone. Their back catalog is fucking gone. The same thing is going on with Twitch and Tectone. Someone or multiple someones, maybe even fucking Dan Clancy himself, hates Tectone. They absolutely hate him. They want him off the platform. They want him gone, and they're going to A, make his life fucking miserable to try to get him to quit, or B, they're going to, in the course of making his life miserable, work to get him banned from the platform perma. After so many bans, you get a perma ban, and they're working their way to that. Something like that. Stoner, the problem is Rumble is a bot-filled cesspool, and it's not a viable alternative to YouTube. It's not. I tried posting on Rumble. It is nothing but bots. You get no visibility. It doesn't work. I've tried it. Yeah, and it's MXR doesn't play not. Yeah. So that is what's going on. This is literally MXR Plays, the fucking sequel. And Turismo, thank you for the follow over on Kick.
Gay? That's insane. I hate to sound like too political, like a politician. I fucking love gay people. I think they're hilarious. When I was a kid, I used to wish I was gay. Because life's easier. Then I don't have to deal with women. If I didn't have to deal with women, my life would be way easier right now. Knowers know. Like imagine just being able to fuck a dude. You know what I mean? You play video games with your homie, you're playing Smash Bros, you're playing League of Legends, and you and your best friend are just jerking each other off. Like, that sounds awesome. But I'm not gay, you know, so it'll never work out. I mean, I've even kissed, not made out, I've gently kissed another man, my best friend, on a dare because 8 women begged me to do it, and then I one of them after. So it's not gay, it cancels each other out. I tried being gay, it didn't work. It didn't work. But man, my life would be so easy.
So Tectone subscribed to the Kiss a Homie. Good to know. Good on you, Tectone. Kiss a homie. Chat, take this as a life lesson. Kiss a homie. You don't have to jerk him off. You don't have to jerk off your homie. But feel free to kiss a homie. It's all good.
Right now. Oh my God, bro. I wish I was gay. Holy fuck. Can you imagine oh my God. Anyways, fellas, are you with me here? God damn. Sometimes it's just a little bit hard. I mean, I'm not really shocked.
Are you
Tectone? I'm just like, no. I'm just like, damn. I didn't direct this towards anybody else. I've gone on record saying to not call people who are actually gay that word. Me just merely saying it got me banned for 7 days.
And it begs the question, is Twitch seeing what's happening in the UK and going, we can do that? Or is Twitch starting to ascribe to the UK version of law enforcement and going the route of the thought police? Leave alone the people that they love. In the UK, it's the immigrants. On Twitch, it's Hassan and company. And seeking to jail or ban, in Twitch's case, the people that they don't like, the people that are calling them out on this. It's sounding an awful lot like Dan is using the UK as a model for Twitch's moderation these days. And that should scare the fuck out of you, because that is literal thought policing.
I have been called horrific shit. I have been falsely accused by so many creators, calling me a criminal. Things that the police have investigated me for. Things that I've almost lost my life over being called. I don't think people understand that getting swatted is attempted murder. And I'm being banned again because I just spoke a word. You have Hassan calling Ela Klein a valid military target, inciting his audience
Yes.
to kill a streamer.
Yes.
Where Ethan and Ela have to get their license to carry because now they feel unsafe for their lives.
And to that point, they've also said they're afraid to leave their homes. Like Ethan, we saw the video where Ethan was saying not only are they trying to get their concealed carry permits, they don't leave the house very often. They're legit afraid to leave their homes because they feel they're worried they're targeted. They've said this. In one of the videos he watched, I think it was last week, he has said, we don't leave the house all that much because they're legitimately scared they might get attacked because of what Hassan and all of his people have done. Hassan has literally lit a fucking fuse. He has legitimately lit a fuse against Ethan and Ilya because his community is fucking crazy enough that they will try to kill them. That is because Hassan courts terrorism, so it should be no surprise that someone that courts terrorism is a magnet for those that feel the same way. So he's literally like fostering terrorism in his chat, and he just gave them a fucking target by saying Ilya is a legit military target. Because they'll hear that and they'll go, God, Hassan has spoken. It's time to go kill the Jew. That's the way that his audience thinks. His audience are psychopaths, and he has literally just pointed at a target and said, go kill that person. And they will actually legitimately make an attempt. So and he's not bad. And he's not banned. Nope, he gets sung happy birthday too. Yeah, that's Twitch now. That's fucking Twitch.
He didn't even get a warning. Hassan has also called me a
No
rapist.
speculation, Stoner.
He didn't even get a warning. Guys, would you rather be called gay or someone falsely accuse you of being a rapist? Do people not get how dangerous this rhetoric is? Does Twitch staff, are they truly this out of touch? What in the fuck are we?
No, they're not out of touch. They're not out of touch. They support him. It's not a question of being out of touch. Tectone might not say it. I've said it, I will continue to say it until I'm proven otherwise. Dan Clancy and the higher ups at Twitch and the moderation team at Twitch support Hassan. They support his ideology, they believe in his ideology, and so thus they will protect him. That's why nothing happens, because they believe the same things that he does, and thus they support him. They support terrorism. They support Jewish people being killed. They are fully on board with killing, they're on board with calling for the death of sitting U.S. Senate and Congress people that don't match their ideology. Flat out. There's no way to look at this in any other way other than Twitch shares in Hassan's ideology. They do. They share in Hassan's and Frogan's and Denham's and Casey Tron and Mike from PA's ideology. They only banned Mike from PA probably because a lot of people made a stink about it, and Mike from PA doesn't have the level of protection that Hassan does. If Hassan had said what Mike from PA has said, Hassan wouldn't have been touched. But Mike from PA is not as big as Hassan, and therefore he is not afforded the same level of protections as Hassan. That's the only reason why Mike from PA got hit for something, is he probably got NAS reported when he said that, and he's not Hassan, so they said, okay, ban. That's it. That's the only reason. Yeah. This is Twitch now. And I don't know what it's going to take for Amazon to get off its ass and for Jeff Bezos to get off his ass and actually start looking at Twitch and go, yeah, we can't do this anymore. Because pretty soon, like, how long is it going to be before this starts reflecting upon Amazon? Will Twitch's behavior bring Amazon down? No. Amazon is far too big of a company. Is Amazon going to be affected by Twitch's loss of money? No. Again, Twitch is too big of a company. It has more money than God. Twitch losing its money is not going to hurt it. But from a social standpoint, if the tide starts to turn and people realize, more and more people realize Amazon owns Twitch. And if Amazon is okay with Twitch supporting terrorism, does that mean Amazon supports terrorism? When the zeitgeist turns that direction, where it starts becoming Twitch supports terrorism, and thus does Amazon also support terrorism because Twitch is an Amazon company and Amazon's done nothing to stop this. When the social zeitgeist starts turning in that direction, that is when you might finally see Amazon and Jeff Bezos bring the hammer down on Twitch. That, I think, is what's going to cause it to turn it. Because beyond that, the only other thing that's going to cause a change is if we get another apocalypse where even more advertisers fly, or you get a shit ton of streamers that finally just go, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm out, and leave the platform, and thus loses Twitch even more money. And I probably should be clear. I don't think Jeff Bezos or Amazon supports terrorism. I should make that very clear. I do not believe that Amazon or Jeff Bezos or anyone in the upper echelon of Amazon does support terrorism. I do not think that. But I'm saying the social perspective of, because Amazon owns Twitch, Twitch is all on board with terrorist extremists spouting off on their platform and having nothing done to them, the social zeitgeist will turn and go, are they? Even though that they're not, I don't believe that they are. The public attention and the public smear against Amazon in that way might actually get the attention. The other one is, if streamers suddenly just say, fuck this shit, I'm out, they go strictly to YouTube, they go strictly to Kick, or they go to maybe some other platform. If there is a very large ad or streamer exodus, that might finally get Twitch's attention or Amazon's attention. Say, okay, Dan, no, you fucked the company into the ground. Hit the bricks. You're fucking out. We're bringing everybody under a Dan. Get out. Moderation team, you're out. You've all fucked up way too much. The company has been fucked into oblivion. It's time to bring in some people that actually know how to run this business.
Doing? Well, I suppose I'll be streaming on YouTube and Kick for the foreseeable future. I genuinely, I'm just bitter, bro. It's lame as shit.
Understandable.
Like, genuinely, like, the blatant favoritism and the fucking hypocrisy of this platform, it astounds me. It genuinely fucking astounds me. Yeah. I'm not shocked. If you're still here, please like, comment, subscribe on the channel. Don't let these guys fucking win. Share this video with your friends. Share a tweet. Jesus. Calling my ass homophobic. My dog's gay. And I love him very much.
Oh, me neither, Garrett.
The tattoos that I'm getting is going to be a bonfire on my wrist with a sword going up. And then I'm getting my dog Mango as Sif from Dark Souls 1 with Frostmourne, the Lich King sword, and then a tombstone underneath Mango with Galatians 4:16. It's my favorite Bible verse, which essentially is a TLDR version of, so I've become your enemy now that I've told you the truth. It's something that I relate with quite a lot. Then I'm also getting Eggy on my shoulder up here, letting out a battle cry. That's my big Maine Coon. And then my other cat, Banjo, dressed as a military soldier, running away from explosions with the American flag in the background. And then
God damn, that's detailed.
Berserk in his Berserk armor somewhere over here. It'll be a work in progress.
Jesus! So Techie's getting a whole fucking sleeve. Well, I mean, Garrett, just because he likes a Bible verse doesn't mean he's religious. You know, people can think a Bible verse sounds really great. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually religious. But yeah, he split. Well, Raph, it sounds like he's getting a full sleeve done, which is cool. He's getting up, it's not something I'd ever do, but it's cool that he's getting a full, it certainly sounds like it's a full sleeve, which is pretty neat.
I'm getting tattooed for 14 hours tomorrow. It's going to be a pain in the ass. But, yeah. I don't know.
I'm not getting a sleeve.
Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to the Unsub crew, the Roaches, Nuxus community, WestJet, the commentary community. Appreciate all y'all supporting my channel. We are having the best 4 months on my channel's history ever. We just broke 1 million.
Oh.
We just broke 1.1 million. And trajectory's looking good. So we got motion. And that feels good. I look forward to seeing how you guys feel about this. And yeah. Yeah. See you on the next one.
Okay, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but considering he's responded to a tweet I had before, and I have reacted to his stuff before, I was at least kind of hoping for a teeny little shout out. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't. I'm a tiny little streamer. Realistically, I knew I wasn't getting it, but I'm sitting here with my fingers crossed hoping. But yeah, I think Tectone's gotta basically do some, I think he's gotta do some soul searching. At this point, I think he's gotta consider whether or not this is worth the headache. He doesn't need Twitch. Really, he really does not. Tectone does not need Twitch right now. And I imagine he's going to start asking himself over the next week, is it really worth continuing to go through this headache? Is this worth it? And I don't know what his answer is. Maybe he will say yes and come back and keep going. Or maybe he'll say, you know what? I'm done. It's, it's not worth it anymore. And just say fuck it and leave Twitch and stream exclusively on YouTube and Kick. It may happen, it may not. I don't know. But I do think that with what we've been seeing happening, a lot of, streamers they ain't slapped like this may start questioning whether Twitch is still a viable platform to stream on when there are 2 other really good alternatives. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see.